What I just heard, that was like, is that something that's gonna be on the new album he's dropping?
Everything that he played was like samples of what's gonna be on the new album.
Oh, that's not what you showed me. Was an Elite? That was something live.
Live.
Oh,
he did it surprise. Like surprise, motherfuckers. I don't want to get too deep in it, but look, remember what he got crucified for?
Mm-hmm.
And now a lot of things are coming out where it's like a little sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I was right.
Like, I'm on the side that he wasn't, it might sound crazy.
Wasn't too far off.
He wasn't, remember when everyone was like, oh, he needs help, blah, blah, he never, to me, he was never crazy, nor did he need help. I think this is what it was. It was a perfect play. That was a perfect setup for him
to be able to rant off.
To go on that.
Yeah.
To go on that rant.
Remember, guys, I got mental health problems.
That was my James Brown laugh. And it was a cushion. The mental health rollout gave him cushion for the attack, which
crazy you said that, because that's like
you can't go into attack with
which
you can't go into the attack with no armor on.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to apologize, but the good news is we are back with episode number
56.
56. My name's Platini.
And it's your boy, Plaque.
2 P's in the pod, back in that his house, back at the HQ. What it do? How you feeling?
Chilling, I'm feeling good. Back to the future, like Doc.
Feeling good. Feeling great. A lot has transpired in our absence.
It's okay, though. We're here to cover it all.
Mm-hmm. From Marvel news, DC news, fight news, and Eagles news.
Not right now, please. Not right now. We'll get there. Please, not right now.
We'll get there. And on that note, we're anxious. So let's get this show started. You guys have watched, what was the last Spider-Man film that dropped in the theaters that we watched?
The last one before that. The last one was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse. Gotcha.
And the first one is Spider-Man Into...
Okay, gotcha. So, if you've seen Across the Spider-Verse, then you're familiar with Spider-Man Noir. Before I move forward, that was the person who voiced him over was Nicolas Cage.
Correct. Okay. Correct. Only thing is, he voiced him in the first one. We saw him in the second one, didn't hear his voice because he didn't voice him in the second one, and you only saw him for a glimpse at the end when they got the gang together to go save Miles. But you are correct. Yeah, Nicolas Cage was the voice actor for Spider-Man Noir.
Got you. So, on that note, rumor is there's a live action series in the works, and dope. I have no problem with that. That's awesome.
I like his mannerisms. I like the way he speaks. I hope he has the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. And all we know as of now takes place in the 1930s, and it's going to be in its own universe. What Earth number exactly is it going to be?
It's on Earth 90,214. So 90,214.
Very interesting. What I want... It takes place... Spider-Man Noir takes place in the 1930s. And what I want to know is... I want to see that world's...
villains?
Not just villains, but... if there's a Spider-Man noir, is there a Fantastic Four noir?
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're trying to see what else is in here.
Who else up? Or it doesn't. It doesn't.
Probably not. Probably not. Sony.
That's what I was about to say. It doesn't always. It doesn't always have to be that. It could just be that that's the only hero they have, Spider-Man noir.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting.
Trench coat up. Got the little detective hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm interested.
And also, I wonder if you had the same villains. I'm surprised they're taking the live action route with Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah, especially since he was first an animated character.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Give me all the Spider-Mans y'all got.
Yeah, I'll take it all.
Facts.
What's next in Marvel
in
news?
other Marvel news, we got some Deadpool news. New Deadpool 3 set photos confirm the return of 2 X-Men villains. We have Sabretooth on the scene, and I was never like he's not. Oh my gosh!
They don't do a lot with him.
It's giving me nostalgic. My boy Toad, that slimy mother flower.
When I saw this bit of news, it kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off.
Why?
Here's why. I'm sure you're gonna agree. There's this thing going on now of not just with this film. That's another tidbit I would have loved as a surprise version. I know that now.
Oh, yes.
There's too much going on with the leakage of films and who's on set or who's coming. Like, as great Sabretooth and Toad's gonna be, but you
just keep it hush.
Keep it. I don't want to know watching that.
The movie, let me. What?
Thank you. Just snatched that from me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Especially for the fact that the last time they appeared was in 2000, the X-Men movie?
The X-Men 2000, yeah, in 2000, where Toad came to life for the first time. I mean, basically all the X-Men, but to see all of that, and now they're coming back again for Deadpool 3, I'm interested, but I understand where your quarrels are, because it's like
you've been seeing it too. You'll be scrolling.
A lot of people.
Like, you'll see so much. I'm like, why do I have to read this now? What happened to the exclusive? Excuse me. You know what I mean? God dang, too much.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Exclusivity. That's the word I was looking for. Golly. But yeah, Deadpool, Sabretooth, and Toad's gonna be in that, so that's gonna be dope. Upcoming Marvel games. Let's talk about it.
Just recently,
the Blade. I can appreciate the Blade trailer because it did what I want trailers to do. You gave me something, but you barely gave me anything.
But first of all, the intro was like, what? What's going on? He said, I don't bite. I'm like, oh, snap, what is going on?
Yeah. I can appreciate that. Like, less is more. That's all I'm saying. Less is more.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe just like how Spider-Man is exclusive to Sony and PlayStation, I believe this Blade game is going to be exclusive to Xbox because of the engine and the company that it's coming out of. They exclusively make Xbox games, but I'll have to look more into that, but I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. It sucks.
Interesting.
It sucks, but you got an Xbox, my friend, so apparently you're gonna have to be bringing it over here to play.
Very interesting. I'm in opinion of I mean, I understand what those type of things do, but like, I'm not. I think all games should be all across all platforms.
It's just the company. Like, whatever company makes it, it's like, yeah, this is where we stand. You know, it is what it is. I don't make the rules.
I guess. Another video game. We a couple of these games. I mean, all of them. The rest of these games we've already reported on. We still have a Wolverine game on the way. I can't wait for that. That one we did report last time. There's the same people that that's working on it is made the Spider-Man game.
Correct. Correct. It's gonna be open world apparently, and I'm excited. Only thing is, Wolverine cannot swing from building to building. So please give me a motorcycle to ride on.
Yeah, give me all the Wolverine mechanics. Don't make this. Please don't make it a game you could beat in 30 minutes. You know, like
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, let's
it's the same company, and they've done really good with the Spider-Man series. They're not gonna fail us. There's no way. Oh, and it's mature. So, you know, a lot of slashing and blood is going to be in the game.
I'm here for it.
After that, Iron Man game is in development, which is interesting. Because I did get to play as Iron Man in the Avengers game.
That one that came out a while ago?
Yes. And I liked the maneuvering. Like it felt real. It felt like I was really combusting out of the hands and the feet. So that was really dope. What else do we have?
Yeah, they have a chance here to again. Don't please care about the Iron Man game, because like you could do so much with that. And we have after that we have a I'm interested to see what the story's about. The Captain America and Black Panther video game. It's untitled, but and there's no date available right now. But I'm interested to see what's
like what they got going on.
No, I'm silly. As you know, there's been many Black Panthers, so who know what Black Panther Captain America's teaming up for this?
Oh, like an old school Black Panther. He might be in the late times.
I remember. I forgot. So that'll be very interesting. And then after that, we have
a solo Black Panther.
Maybe you think they're following a storyline there?
I'm not sure, because all of these games are in the air. They're like, you know, in the works, and I'm not sure what they're doing there.
Yeah, basically everything except. The one we could be for sure about is the Wolverine video game. All these other ones are...
And Blade.
Oh, and Blade, sorry.
Blade first.
Blade first. That's for sure. Wolverine, that's the second for sure. Everything else is in the air because they're in development. And who knows what could happen in between time.
Facts. But as far as Marvel news...
That's it.
That's what we got for now. We're excited. We're going to see what happens. Till next time.
Parallel to many versions of your universe, I've gathered you all to save your world.
That does not look good. You got that right.
And, fresh off, here's some DC news. We're fresh off watching the Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths trailer, part 1, and yeah, that wasn't just Brainiac. That was. Wonder Girl. Supergirl. That was the Brainiac we saw from the Supergirl Legion of Heroes.
Legion of Heroes. Yeah,
something like that. But yeah, we're fresh off watching the Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 1 trailer, and wow,
it looks good. Apparently, of course, always Flash is the one that has to be, you know, zimming and zamming and zooming. And it looked dope because there's also some villain Justice Leagues.
Yeah, from what we've seen, and I don't know if you've been keeping track, but Crisis on Infinite Earths carries on from Justice League World and all part of the Tomorrowverse. Like, enough time has passed. Please don't get left behind. Catch up by now.
Yeah, that's coming out January.
January
is coming out in January. I'm excited because then after that we get part 2.
I cannot wait. That
So
trailer
it's gonna leave
was
us on a cliffhanger.
awesome.
Like just like how the last one.
Was that Lex Luthor talking about some take their power?
Correct. Thank you, Justice League. Yep. I don't even know what took their power. Taking Superman's power, Martian Manhunter's power. I don't know what's going on there, but we looking like.
And based off the trailer, it looks like they're being gathered. Someone's gathering them. Who said
The beginning? The guy in the beginning?
Yeah, who was
I
that?
have no idea.
They're being gathered because they need to save their universe.
Mm-hmm. Universes.
Yeah. Obviously, Crisis on Infinite Earths.
But like I was saying, some of these Earths gotta go. Those villain Justice League
Yeah, I
guys.
was not a fan of the one Earth Flash showed up to, and
Man said, where I'm come from, we frown upon villains, and Wonder Woman said, excuse you.
got him.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like it's a. I don't want to almost say it, a Flashpoint paradox. What we got going on here? I'm not. I don't want to say that, but like, this man's playing with time again.
Remember, in World War, we didn't see Flash. So I guess it's like slowly, you know what I'm saying?
You're
like
right,
them
right.
three
Wait,
went through it.
through all the movies that we got here.
It was the main. It was the main.
Into Marvelverse, we never seen a Flash.
No, I didn't say that. I said in the movie before.
You're right.
The movie before, it was the three main captains of the Justice League. You got Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and Martian Manhunter was getting controlled.
Trying to save them.
Right, but he was still in that prison state. But he was mentally trying to save them from what they were stuck in.
So what do you think Flash is at?
I feel like now it's okay, Flash. It's your turn. We need your speed. Go through these universes. Let them know what's up. We need them all. He pulling the
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. I cannot wait.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's all the DC news we got.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry. This is just the calm before the storm.
Yes, it is.
Because sooner or later we're gonna be watching series, we're gonna be watching movies, we're gonna be
Authority, Creature Commandos, all of that good stuff.
all of that. But until next time.
Today I felt like it had been a minute, and plus I was long overdue to get the next in the series of a comic that I recently read.
My man needed the part 2.
Yes.
The part dux.
Oh, before we get into this, welcome to our comic pools.
Comic pools.
Shout out to our good man Brian at Phil's Comics.
Yes.
And today in comic pools, I don't know if you heard, but there's a Predator vs. Wolverine series going on. Check that bad boy. I haven't even taken this out to look to read or nothing.
Yeah, but is that Sabretooth?
Yeah, Sabretooth.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta think the time it is for them to be
Who's his man's up top?
squatted up like this.
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, 20th Century Studios. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let me take this out the whatchamacallit, so you can see that. What's on this on the back?
Oh, I knew it. I was like, yo, the back gotta look crazy. Winter Soldier, Contessa, Black Widow, White Widow, Destroyer, Red Guardian, U.S. Agent, and Shang-Chi. Oh, and then the villains, you got Red Skull, American Kaiju, Kingpin, Doctor Doom. What is this? Oh, this is Thunderbolts World Strike. That's
Sorry, we're reading the back of the comic. That's
Yeah.
dope. Mission starts December 23rd. Sorry for digressing, but yeah. This is issue number 2 out of 4 for the Predator versus Wolverine
miniseries.
Yeah,
but this is thick. Yeah, that's a not your regular comic.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty thick. Yeah.
And from what's going on here is quite interesting. Based on how the Predator hunts every... Damn, I forgot.
Is it... Not...
it's periodically. It's during a certain time. Every time he comes back, he runs into Wolverine, and he's running into Wolverine at different parts of his life. So it makes things very interesting. And in issue 1, he runs into a very young Wolverine.
No claws.
No
adamantium.
No adamantium yet. Still got only the bone claws. Somewhere in don't quote me, I think in Antarctica.
What are we doing in Antarctica, bro?
And he runs into the Predator there, and then time comes and like, look how Wolverine looks now. And yeah, definitely a comic I recommend, especially if you're a Wolverine fan. Stop playing. You need to get that.
Let me see real quick. Okay. I'm trying to find out the...
Yeah, Wolverine's going through it. As soon as you open it, Wolverine's going through it.
Yeah, I see blood already. I'm trying to see what it is. Every 100 years.
Nah, they had that change that because there's no wait. Yeah, it's Wolverine though.
Predators tend to visit Earth every 100 years to send their young bloods or ritualistic hunts to become blooded. Hey man, Wolverine is old, bro.
That's why I took it back. That might be true. Cause
like young, okay, for example, young Wolverine with no adamantium was in like the World War Ones, World War Twos. Yeah, makes sense.
Either way, it's still a crazy concept.
It is pretty interesting.
And where did you pick up, my good sir?
So I've been recently reading Fantastic Four, the new series that's come out by North, Coelho, and Abrutov. And this was a very interesting cover. As you guys might not know, I'm a big Doctor Doom fan. He's like one of my top villains. Yeah, he's one of my top villains. But this one's crazy. Brian hits me up with a picture of this before I even got it.
The cover is...
I was like, excuse me? What is going on?
A figurine? Is that what they call it? A figurine of that would I wouldn't mind a figure.
Dr. Doom on a Doomasaur? First of all, the dinosaur, the Doomasaur is... There's a laser beam coming out of his mouth. Not only is he chomping you, but if you're running away, I'm going to beam you up. Beam me up, Scotty. Like, what is going on?
Have a robotic dog. Wait, does it have a hood on as well?
Yes.
Of course.
Like, it looks just like Dr. Doom. My man's just doomed up. It's a Doomasaur.
That's funny.
Doomasaurus Rex.
Did you look for it yet?
I have not. I have not opened this yet.
And what's the storyline?
Look at that.
That's funny.
What is going on, man?
What's the storyline for this?
It's just your typical Fantastic Four has been going through their thing, and this is when Dr. Doom has had enough, and apparently now he's just went in time to get himself a dinosaur.
It would. So are these dinosaur versions of the Fantastic Four? That's funny. It makes me want to ask.
So it's like a universe of dinosaurs and Fantastic Fours.
It makes you wonder who would win between.
Because look, that's Reed Richards as a freaking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
The fact that it has a suit on. Who would win between Devil Dinosaur and Doomasaur?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know.
Doomasaur is looking crazy.
I haven't seen
Devil No offense to Devil Dinosaur, but
shoot lasers out its mouth.
I mean, I'm pretty sure what's her name could suit him up.
Wait, doesn't Devil Dinosaur shoot fire out his mouth?
So, this is laser.
I mean, at least
do you not see the metallic?
It has a chance.
I'm gonna need what's her name to Moon Girl to Moon girl magic.
Use her moon girl magic.
You know what I'm saying? Because that dinosaur's looking crazy. My man has laser beam mouth. Pause. Like, what is going on? Hey, man, I had to, you know, save myself before somebody caught me.
Speaking of comics, you guys pull any new comics, lady? Let's know what you're reading on.
What's your latest read? What's your latest pull?
Comics, mangas, don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Let me know what y'all reading on.
Man, this cover, I can't wait to read this.
Yeah, this one looks dope. I love the art of this specific.
Oh, while I'm here, Predator vs. Wolverine. Shout outs to Benjamin Percy, Ken Lashley, Andrea DeVito, Hayden Sherman.
Nice. Can't wait to read this.
Yep, but that's it for comic pulls. Till next time.
Listen, we're going to keep it short and sweet. Not going to be negative either. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
2 weeks in a row. We weren't here last week. If y'all didn't see the announcement we made, we were in 2 different parts of the East Coast. But we're back. We're back. And I thought maybe the week before is because I was away from the gang. The juju was off. I come back. We watch the next game. The juju was still off. Now listen. I'm not jumping ship. I never have, never will. I'm not a pessimist. I always look at the glass half full, never empty for me. Are we stuck in a slump? No, I don't believe so.
No.
Are we going through one? Of course. But great teams always do.
Things happen, man. These things happen.
Look at the beginning of the season. 49ers lost 3 games in a row. They bounced back, went on a win streak. The Cowboys won a couple, but then they lost a couple in a row, bounced back. Now they're hot. They're piping hot. You know, and it's good for them. They got their nasty games out beginning of the season. We were streaking. We were doing our thing. And now it's time for us to buckle up because we have 4 games left in the season. We are 10-3 currently. Tied for first, or if not, I believe the Cowboys have it for the NFC East, and I also believe the 49ers have it above all of everyone else on the NFC because they beat the Cowboys and they beat us, which is fine. Listen, we have the Seahawks next Monday, which got flexed. Giant, that's a good question. I think we're home. Seahawks on Monday, Giants, Cardinals, Giants to finish the season off. We have to win out in order to attempt to have a bye week like we had last year. And if we lose a game, we're going to be behind. We'll probably have the 5th seed, which, you know, whatever. It is what it is, man. We're still a playoff team, okay? We're going to get our nasty muckiness and just collect it and just throw it in the garbage, okay? We have a bunch of veterans on this team that aren't worried. Fletch, BG, they've been here too long to know, like, hey, we have a team. We could do what we got to do. I just feel like things need to get cleaned up on the offensive side.
Make the right adjustments because the defense is there, as you see, especially in the last game.
It is and it isn't. It is and it isn't. I can't give anybody credit because both sides of the ball have not been doing well.
Defense gave us so many opportunities.
You're right. You're right.
Didn't do.
You're right. You're right,
man.
Like, you know what I was saying?
We damn near ran back.
Our defense, even though a lot of people are hating on them,
especially for this season, for the most part, defense has been wilding.
Yeah, it's just the numbers don't look well, statistically. But if you watch the games, like, we have that grit. We come through, you know, when it's needed, and Desai does make his adjustments when needed. I'm not gonna burn anybody on the offensive side or anything like that. I just need the offensive game plan to be better. And that starts with the head coach, you know. Nick Sirianni, he's that guy. I just I need him to gather information from the last 2 losses, which is great. And also, what you got to understand, I'm not making excuses. We did have a lot of short weeks and crammed games versus teams having more time to prepare. It's fine. It's probably fatigue setting in. It's fine. Now we have a long week. We don't play Sunday. We play Monday. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. The loss is a loss. It wasn't as disturbing as the 49ers loss, but we went 1-1 against the Cowboys this season, in the season, which is fine. I even said in the beginning of the season, if we split it, I'm okay with it. We went 4-2 in this gauntlet. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Okay? This gauntlet was very hard. There was a lot of short weeks. We came out. Now let's like the phoenix. Let's get out of these ashes, flutter our wings, and let's start flying. Okay? Let's start being eagles. Let's tighten up. If we want to make a playoff run and get back to the Super Bowl, we gotta get it together.
We will get it together.
We're not the only team struggling. Kansas City lost. Shoot, they're only 1 game ahead in their division. So, you know, 2 teams that were in the Super Bowl last year who were projected to meet in the Super Bowl again. Hey, everyone has their day, and these 2 weeks just haven't been our days. I feel like we're going to get it together. But we have to win out. We have to win out. 49ers have to lose 1 game for us to get that first round bye. You know, I'm not even going to be looking at them to lose. I don't care what they got going on. I'm focused on this team. We got to win out. I want to win the division before I even look at that first round bye.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Till then, we'll see what happens this Monday.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Let's crack the fingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 2Ps with your latest in fight news. We are back. This one's mighty impressive. Roman Kryklia, reigning 1 light heavyweight kickboxing world champion, defeats Alex Roberts via KO to win the inaugural 1 heavyweight Muay Thai world title.
Two-time sport champion.
Making him a 2-time sport champion. And he did it in a very impressive way. We just watched the play. It was a...
It was a cross.
Matter of fact, in the video I posted on my IG, I was doing the mitts, let the cross rip, and come back with that. It was a 2-3 cross hook.
That cross is fucking...
He was in there. And Buddy, I don't think Buddy was anticipating that 3 coming behind. Wow.
That was good stuff.
Shout outs to you, Roman.
Facts.
That took place December 8th. December 9th in MMA. This was a doozy. We see Lucien Keita defeat Nico via KO in the 2nd round to win the featherweight title.
Listen,
vicious KO.
The kick, and then he knocked him, right? But you know what really did him in? Did you see that he uppercutted him while he was laying flat? The uppercut while he laid flat was intense because you literally saw the lights shut off. The lights shut off as soon as Mans was planked, knocked him. He was still looking at him. Knocked him with the uppercut, and my man said, "Sleep, sleep."
And you know what I'm also a fan of, which I think it makes the most sense.
Peep game, ready? Here it comes. Here goes the kick. Give me the kick, come on. Palm, boom, right? Now watch this. Bing!
You know what I'm also a fan of, what I think guys should do more? After you throw a kick, throw that cross, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as you land that kick and your foot lands
back, my goodness.
Cheap cross. Oh, that.
Buddy did answer though, but he just not.
You gotta do that. In my opinion, it's right there. And fun fact about this: Lucien fought for the vacant featherweight title back in July, but during the fight, he had a freak accident to where he couldn't continue forward in that match. So him coming around months later and doing this,
it's like almost 6 months, 5 months later.
Very impressive.
Good for him. All right, moving on. What we got?
Oh, UFC Fight Night. We see Sung Yadong defeat Chris Gutierrez via decision to win all 5 rounds. After the fight, Sung Yadong called out Peter Yan, which it makes sense to me. That fight should be happening. Peter man, I want to say it's been a fall from grace, but he
just hasn't been back.
Yeah, hasn't been putting it together. So I think a Song Yadong versus Peter Yan should be happening. So we'll see what that goes through.
Thanks.
Also, what took place on that card, the co-main event, we see Khalil Roundtree viciously KO Anthony Lionheart Smith
with mercy.
What?
He could have. You know that Francis Ngannou like that staple where he would come down with the hammer fist, like Roundtree could have literally. And buddy, don't tell me early stoppage. I'm liking these early stoppages because it's saving. We have
people to
saving people's lives.
I don't think people. How little do we forget? Go back to the archaic, barbaric ages of UFC when they didn't used to do those type of stoppage.
Where it's just bang, 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 bang.
Oh my!
Head on canvas, just like multiple times, and like it's not good. It's not okay.
Let's not do that, man.
Let's keep these fighters fighting. You know,
for real. Think about the CTE. Jesus.
Yeah, but shout outs to Roundtree, man. I'm becoming a big fan. I love his backstory. I love where he's come from.
I'd love to see. I don't know how this is happening, and even though I'm still in the boat of Alex Pereira retiring. I don't want him to hang around any longer. There's a lot of hungry prospects in that division, and plus, you're a decorated fighter. You just hit the Hall of Fame of Glory. You won the middleweight belt. Just won the light heavyweight belt. Hell, you could ride off into the sunset if you want to. But Khalil Roundtree versus Alex Pereira would be a nasty fight.
I don't want that.
Exactly. That's a nasty fight, but
that's pulling on my heartstrings.
That's a nasty fight, but look what you're doing. If you keep hanging around here, you can't ignore these guys.
Beast. So he's a light heavyweight.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks like a monster.
So think about what I'm telling you, Alex. You can ride out to the sunset, or do what you've been wanting to do. Which I don't think you should do this either. Go to heavyweight and try to win that belt.
Anyways, let's keep it moving.
In MMA news. UFC signs undefeated 6'7" Olympic KO machine Robelis Dispain. He is 4-0 in MMA, and with his last fights only lasting a total of 9 seconds, my good sir.
Last 3 fights, totaling 19 seconds. He's been pummeling these guys.
He's a.
I seen him. He's mad tall.
He's a big specimen. I think he has a. It used to be. I think John Jones is between Stephen Struve or John Jones had the longest reach in MMA, but he has even a longer reach than Jones.
Whoa, yeah, no. Yeah, he looks very tall and lanky. And I've seen what he's been doing.
And to give you an idea of why he could be doing this Bane was an Olympic finisher, earning the bronze in men's 80 kg taekwondo at the 2012 games. So that puts him leaps and heads abound some of these guys in the striking department.
The Cuban Olympian Robelis
6'7", bro. 6'7", that's nasty. Let's move on to boxing. Man, Rafael Espinoza defeats Robeisy Ramirez via decision for Ramirez's WBO featherweight title and what could possibly be fight of the year. It was a back and forth bangery.
Oh, this is the one you showed me.
Yes,
and you told me who won, and I'm like, how? And then I saw the second clip. Yeah, because he got knocked down first. He got knocked down first, and then next thing you know, He's looking crazy in the face, but then he's pummeling Buddy. He's throwing them things.
Bro, he had him got up, had him staggering, all of that stuff.
Good for him. Good
what
comeback.
What a fight. Was not expecting that. I thought Robeezy held it down, but I wouldn't say the size made a difference, but...
What did you say Robeezy defeated who in the Olympics?
Shakur Stevenson. That's what brought me to Robeezy and following his fights.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Raphael. Good job, baby.
Facts.
In the main event, also, we had... not on this card. In another fight, another card, we had David Haney defeating Regis. Read that scorecard.
Started off with the first judge giving it a 120 to 107. Second judge, 120 to 107. Third judge, 120 to 107.
Unanimous decision.
Clear cut. That's crazy.
Haney put on a boxing clinic. He was getting his boxing on.
I saw glimpses. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but I saw him mollywhopping.
That was a mollywhopping. This was his first fight at 140, and for it being his first fight at 140, he becomes a two-time.
I like this. A lot of twos. A lot of twos today. 2 Ps. 2-time division, two sport champ. Come on, man, let's get it.
It's a different day. It's a different day and age. It's a different day and age in combat sports.
It is.
December 10th in England, we see Chris. Yeah, this kind of sucks. We see Chris Billiam Smith.
Oh, the injury.
Stop Mutuez Masternak after the 7th due to a corner stoppage via injury.
The rib.
You'll see the picture. It's crazy how that works. You saw the rib protrusion.
Yeah.
I once saw when when you're outside with your homies playing basketball at the field. My man's tackled my other man's, and then when he got up and moved out the way, I saw his clavicle stick. Yeah, it wasn't coming through the skin, but it was. You can see it.
It's poking out.
Yeah, you can see like it wants to rip out the skin. My God.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, shout outs to Masternak heal quickly, man. That's not a cute injury to be having out here, man. In boxing news, Mike Perry,
Mr. Platinum,
wants to fight the original bare knuckle street fighter Jorge Masvidal, and hey, look, I'm all for it.
He announced this. He called him out after his win.
After Mike Perry put it on Eddie Alvarez, becoming the king of violence over there at BKFC.
That shit was nasty.
And I was talking to people about this on Twitter. After you you understand and you know the fundamentals of fighting good, you get past that. There's things people don't talk about, the intangible things. And I've been on this and screaming it's about Mike Perry. That's good. You can have all of that. The one thing you're not having is literally this. You guys do not like pain, dog. You guys are not ready to take that type of thrashing. He says he wants 5 rounds of that, but you guys are barely lasting 2 minutes once you actually feel his knuckles upon your face, which is crazy to me.
And what's crazy is he's taking a beating too. But that's his MO. That's his, that's what he does. He even said it. He's like, I wanted to feel it. I was in there and I wanted to feel it.
And once I felt it was a wrap.
Yeah. It's like,
He was even like this in MMA. He was just, and it didn't fare well for him when he got closer to the, in the rankings, because there's guys that won't play that game with you. They'll play it safe and try to get you out of there.
Yeah, because they know that he's in there for war and for blood.
And yet and with bare knuckle, if you're not coming for war and willing to go out on your shield, good luck trying to get a W against that man.
Facts. Shout outs to Mike Perry though, man. Good dub. He's undefeated in bare knuckle, ain't it?
Yes, sir. He's doing his thing.
Good for him. I love it.
His record is plush over there. I saw, even though we're in boxing news, real quick, MMA news, Michael Venom Page, I just remember this because Michael Venom Page fought Mike Perry. Michael Venom Page signed the PFL, so he's over there. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
PFL? I thought he was UFC.
I thought it was too. I saw.
Where was he before?
Bellator.
Oh, but now there's still Bellator, but
yeah. So when I saw him sign with PFL, I was like, that doesn't make sense because you just had Bellator, PFL just bought it. It must have been a contract. It had to be a contract thing to see where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's that. Back to the boxing news. This one kind of frustrates me. Go off, read that.
So, Amanda Serrano vacates her WBC belt after the organization refused to allow her to compete in bouts under the same set of rules as men's boxing with the 12 3-minute rounds. And I get it because you even explained to me.
What are you getting off? Woman fight 2 minutes. And I don't know if you've ever been working out as far as combat sports or actually fighting. What are you doing in 2 minutes?
Literally, you pointed out on a bag, put a timer. If you have some type of background in boxing, put a 2-minute timer on, and you'll see it's not enough. It's literally a warm up, and then having 12 rounds of just 2 minutes each.
And especially when you're at that point, a caliber, and you're in the pros, 2 minutes, like you're barely warming up,
and not even that. You're not throwing as much.
You're not.
So now
the
you
number
have to
of
catch
punches
them.
is low.
Yeah, you have to catch them. You have to figure out how to fucking catch them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even set your combos up the way you want to. So I get it.
Wow.
I get it. And for those who don't know, women's championships fights are typically scheduled for no more than 10 rounds, with each lasting 2 minutes.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Let them fight.
She showed, hey, look, I can go 12, but now give me that 1 extra minute each one. Like, give me that 1 extra minute.
Not only did she show it, so did her opponent. They all want it. What? That's crazy. It's not even I'm asking for something financial, something
or far-fetched.
Astronomically wow. I literally just asked, yo, can I get more rounds so I can fight?
More rounds and 1 more minute.
So I can fight? For y'all.
Make it entertaining and make it a better bout for the two competitors, you know? Like,
praising me.
Yeah, it's okay though. We'll hopefully she keeps voicing her opinion and they'll change that eventually.
All right. Oh, we finally made it to the upcoming bouts. This is interesting. And at One Friday Fights 45 taking place December 15th, Otap or Kwan Wang,
1-1,
17 years old.
Oh. Okay.
Versus Sonor Golden Boy Sen,
1-0.
And that's a Muay Thai bantamweight fight. And remember, when you hear these 1-1, 1-0 records, don't fret. That's just their at that organization. That's their record there.
Because I bet you if you go outside of that,
they're probably like 1,045,
150-2. I wouldn't be surprised 250-5. You know, like I wouldn't be surprised. These boys. You said 17. He's probably been fighting since he was 5.
Exactly. Over there, Cage Warriors, we have Cage Warriors 165 taking place December 15th. We have Roberto Hernandez
8-1
versus Trevin Jones.
14-10 is crazy.
And that is a bantamweight fight. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That is crazy.
The following day, we have UFC 296.
Let's get it!
We have Leon Edwards
21-3, my boy,
versus Colby Covington
17-3
for the welterweight world title. I think it's predictions times, and the prediction I'm about to make I do not like because I don't even know.
Nah, just do it. Who cares? I'm not even gonna go about stats. I'm going Leon.
Yeah, I know. We know this scares me. I want to say, trust me, I want to say Leon. I know how Kobe is and can be. I think he's gonna try and wrestle his way to get that belt. And all Kobe really has to do is really chain wrestle that man, keep shooting, and he's capable of that. That's my difficulty, but we'll see.
Me don't care. Me don't care. Me don't care. Leon's gonna pull it out of his hat.
I hope he does.
I'm calling it right now. If I gotta make a bet, I'll make a bet.
You know, I'm not trying to hear any Colby Covington.
No,
on the
I
microphone.
don't. I don't. Me either. I'm not even gonna lie.
Whew. In boxing,
That same night.
we have Jake Paul
7-1.
versus Andre August.
10-1.
That's
Who
10.
is this Andre August fellow? You don't know?
10 rounds, and that's a cruiserweight bout. And the cruiserweight divisions between mistaken, I think it's between 185 and 205. I think that was.
Oh, these boys big. All right.
December 16th in Torino, Italy.
Italia.
We have Sandor Martin
41-3.
versus Mohamed El Marcucci.
Marcucci 29-3.
And that's 8 rounds of junior welterweight bout. December 16th, we have Jesse Bam Rodriguez
18-0
versus Sonny Rodriguez.
Woo! 20-0, 2 undefeated.
This is interesting. And this is 12 rounds for Rodriguez's WBO flyweight title and Edwards' IBF flyweight title. They're both coming to the table with titles.
With a title, and then one of them's gonna get away with 2.
Not only that,
Not
only that, someone's catching their first.
Both undefeated. Who's gonna have the one in their record at the end of the night?
That same night, we also have a title fight over there in Minnesota. David Morrell Jr.
9-0
versus Senna Agbeko.
28-2 is crazy. I'm a little scared for Buddy.
Yeah, that's 12 rounds for Morrell's WBA super middleweight title. Oh, also, a lot of boxing fights is taking place on the 16th. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 16th alone.
Not the same card though.
Not the same card, all separate cards.
Hey yo!
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, let's get it. What?
We have Josh Kelly
14-1
versus Placido Ramirez.
Placido Ramirez 24-3. Hey, I don't even know who this guy is. I'm rooting for him.
I don't know
My
what's
man got
going
my
on
last
there.
name as his first name. Let's get it.
On
Let's
there?
get it.
That's 12 rounds, and that's a junior middleweight.
I'm tuned in.
I don't know.
He got a fan, he don't even know. Let's go, boy.
Let him be from DR. That's gonna be hilarious.
Nah, I don't think he might be Italian.
Not Ramirez.
Sometimes when people have the Placido in the first name, they might be Italian. Sometimes, yeah.
Interesting.
Like Placido Domingo, opera singer. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. And since we're here, might as well. I will just quickly go over 2 joints that we didn't get to go over because we missed y'all.
Yeah.
Mike Perry defeating Eddie Alvarez.
Corner stoppage,
round 2. And Eddie said, damage his orbital bone. Yeah. A few other injuries. And you saw how inflated his face looked like.
Yeah.
And again,
I mean, Mike's face was crazy too.
Within 2 minutes. You know, with no drone, I be following Mike Perry's Twitter and following his tweets, man. He be saying some crazy shit, and he goes, yo. Every time I yawn, I catch the wickedest headaches, and I'm like, bro, please get all the money you need to and stop this sooner than later. Sooner than later, bro.
King of Violence right now. He's dubbed King of Violence, and he is undefeated in BKFC.
Also, we didn't get to tell you, Ryan Garcia defeats Oscar Duarte via KO in round 8.
Yep.
For the WBA Gold Super Lightweight title.
Him.
Good for him.
It was a good fight. I seen it.
Good for him.
It was a good fight. I was with my pops when I was watching that. That was a really good fight.
And Shakur has fought. A lot of guys have fought. Which leads me to ask Tank, what are you doing?
It's Christmas. He's about to chill with his family.
All right.
Yeah, you know.
You coming outside or not?
He drinking eggnog.
I found out where you stay at.
Sweet potato pies.
You're stupid. I found out where you stay at. I was training one of my clients. My clients goes, yo, you like boxing? Like, are you familiar with Cavante thing? I'm like, yeah, I'm familiar. He's like, you know, he stays around here. I'm like, shut up.
Come on now.
Funny enough, he pulls out his phone, and he had got a picture. He had got a picture with Gavante because he was like running around the parking lot, and it makes sense for him to live that area.
Oh, training? Like he was training?
Yeah, it makes sense to live where he's at, because where he's at, Parkland is very like, there's nothing there. There's no one there.
It's the sticks.
Very quiet sticks.
Yeah. Interesting.
But, yeah, that's it for fight news.
Till next time.
Till next time.
It's been a pleasure.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I like being on the streak, and it was kind of crazy having to. Don't get me wrong, we tried. We tried. We went on the way, but it's kind of crazy missing an episode. It just felt weird. Like, dang.
Yeah. We definitely
out of all
tried.
the times we could have missed the episode, we actually missed the episode. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie. But we're here.
It is what it is. Ain't nothing.
It's all good. But with that being said,
episode
Cincuenta Seis.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good, man. It's been good. Year's about to come. Christmas right around the corner.
Oh. This month we also got What If. Don't forget we got What If.
What If next Wednesday.
Next one is
next Wednesday, and then I think it's an episode each day till Christmas.
All right, and bruh, is whatchamacallit still in theaters?
The Marvels?
Yeah.
Yo, we should go watch that somehow. Yeah.
If it's still in theater, I hope it is.
Let's try to go Tuesday.
It will still be there.
I don't see why not. We gotta go see it anyways. Yeah. I'm mad because even the comic I pulled says The Marvels now playing in theaters.
It does. That's funny. But yeah, before we leave, if you're feeling the vibe,
come on now. Gotta like, share, and subscribe.
That's all.
Please.
That's all you gotta do.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. Do that.
You're funny. My name's Platini.
And my name's Plaque.
And we are
2 P's. Oh, I was gonna let you do it.
In a pod.
And we're here, man. We back. See, that's what happens when you miss. That's what happens when you miss. The synchronicity is like a little off. It's okay. We're getting it back.
That's hilarious.
We're getting it back.
Till next time. Can't wait. Can't wait till the next episode.
Yeah, we got a couple things we're gonna talk about,
and
hopefully we got a future guest. We have a potential future guest.
Oh,
yes. Shout outs to Brian for the alley oop. We're gonna see. We're gonna try to do our networking powers and see what we could do and bring on a special guest. Hopefully we can visit his headquarters.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. But yeah, till next time.
Thanks for joining us.
Holla.